Jai Yogeshwar. I'm Pranil from the Gyan Sarovar team, and today I will be talking about Chapter 1, Shloks 46 and 47. Shlok 46. Yadi mam apratikaram ashastram shastrapanaya dhartarashtra rane hanyus tan mekshem mataram bhavet. Transliteration. It will be better if the sons of Dhritarashtra just kill me unarmed and without resisting, holding weapons in their hands on this battlefield. Shlok 47. Sanjay Uvacha Evam Uktvarjuna Sankhe Rathopastha Upavishat Vishtijya Shasharam Chapam Shlokas Vignamanasa. Transliteration. Sanjay said, after speaking this, Arjun set aside his bows and arrows and sat down, dejected in his chariot, overwhelmed with grief and distress. Do notice that Dhritarashtra started the speaking of the first shlok of this chapter, and Sanjay spoke the last one. Arjun's delusional comment. Arjun is unable to think right. He wants dharma to win, but he is unwilling to fight for it. He's even willing to surrender his life, but he is not considering the option of fighting for the truth. Even though we know from his previous dialogues that he is very righteous, and his delusional state of mind right now is making him go against dharma. Why Gyan, Karma are important as well, not only Bhakti. Arjun is ready to show his Bhakti towards Sri Krishna, and he's on the side of dharma. He has the Gyan to do the Karma, however, he is not doing the Karma action. He needs all four things to succeed, and Karma is equally as important. Just the right thoughts will never get you anywhere. Why did Krishna let Arjun finish his rant before speaking? Krishna knew that Arjun had all these emotions and insecurities about society inside of him, ready to erupt like a massive volcano. So he allowed Arjun to expel all his doubts and worries before the Supreme Lord, before he begins his teachings that would eventually give him strength to fight against the evil forces of the Kaurav army. This method of engagement by Lord Krishna is very smart and calculated, and would set the right scenario for him to deliver the Srimad Bhagavad Gita to the world. How Arjun's delusion helped protect his ego. Arjun had already decided in his mind that fighting the war would result in severe negative impacts on society and the future generations of the Kuru dynasty. Because he has not looked at all the aspects and impacts of the war, especially the pros, his mind has now said that he shouldn't fight this war because there's no point in even trying if society is to be ruined. Arjun has already been defeated without going into battle. He has lost the battle with his mind. Arjun's attitude towards the war. Arjun's mindset during this whole passage of time is something which can be either a technique or an excuse. We do not know this, as only future events will decide this. What do I mean? Sometimes in life, it takes a soul-shattering or an emotionally impactful event to wake someone up and realize they need to get back on the right path and start acting the right way. Similarly, an event will happen to Arjun that will snap him out of this illusion and get him to fulfill his true duty. When this will occur, you might ask. Only time will tell. How Arjun's personality and mentality changed after his rant. Before the war started, Arjun seemed very confident in himself and knew that the supreme personality of dharma, righteousness, was right beside him. However, as we see in the last shlok of chapter 1, Arjun seems depressed. The course of these 47 shlokas has made him lost. He is overwhelmed by grief, and his mind is in chaos right now. Even with Sri Krishna right beside him, Arjun is unable to think straight. All of his confidence slowly subsided, and negative qualities such as fear, etc., have taken control of his mind. Summary of the first chapter of the Gita. Dhritarashtra tells Sanjay to tell him the king of Hastinapur to tell him what's going on in the battlefield. Arjun tells Lord Krishna, the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, that he wants Lord Krishna to take him to the center of the battlefield so he can take a better look at his relatives. Arjun is in a dilemma of why he should fight his elders and the people who took care of him. When he was young, and out of those people, some of those people he still loves dearly. He thinks and says to Lord Krishna, why must he fight his own relatives, his own family? Did they not take care of him when he was younger? What will happen when they die? Who will be left to talk to? The kingdom will break. So with his mind overwhelmed with pity and grief, he sets aside his Gandiv, bow, and sinks down into the seat of the chariot with Lord Krishna right in front of him, his relatives facing him, and his army and his brothers behind him. Thank you so much for your support, guys. We are officially done all the explanations for chapter 1 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Thank you to everyone out there for supporting us and keeping us motivated to make these informational videos for over a year now. We hope these videos have been useful to everyone, and we hope you'll keep supporting us in the future as well. Time for a mini quiz. The question is, what is the name of the first adhyay/chapter from the Bhagavad Gita? So please stick your answer in the comment section below, and we'll also give the next we will give the answer of this question in the next video. So our next video, we will be starting the next chapter, chapter 2 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, with chapter 2, Shlok 1 explanation, which will be coming on February 23rd, 2022. As always, we encourage everyone to ask questions so that we can all learn from this and go through this journey as a group. Please also check out our website, gyansarovar.life. Make sure you subscribe to the mailing list so that you get important updates. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel where you'll get all the updates on new videos. So on behalf of Gyan Sarovar, we hope you have an amazing time learning along with us throughout this thrilling journey. I'm signing off for now. I'll see you next time. Jai Yogeshwar.